What's the recipe gonna be? LEVAIN dark chocolate peanut butter. Are you guys kidding me? This whole thing is rigged, really? You think that? You guys kill me. So we've compared 3 LEVAIN recipes, just the normal chocolate chip ones before. I did a whole video doing that, which was crazy. We're just gonna do 2 today because honestly, the chocolate peanut butter ones are kind of hard to find. I mean, there are a decent amount of recipes, not as many as the other ones, but it was some we're picking, so what can I say? So we decided on 2. I decided on 2. Thank you for joining me as we go through the 2, and we'll see how they compare. We'll see which one is better, and I can't wait because chocolate and peanut butter, I mean, come on, basically the best combo ever, so nothing can really go too wrong here, I don't think. Let's go. All right guys, the 2 recipes we're doing are the Modern Honey and Mike Bakes New York City cookies. We did his normal LEVAIN cookies. It was like a small batch one, which were really good, so I'm excited to see how his dark chocolate ones are. I'm looking at the recipes right here. I think the best way to do this, I was trying to do some like fancy setup here, but it's not really going. I feel so far away. I feel like I'm like your teacher. I think I'm gonna do them simultaneously, which could end up being a disaster. I don't want to accidentally like mix up the ingredients, but we're gonna try it like that. So the first one, we're doing Modern Honey. Modern Honey uses double the amount of butter as the other one. So if you're running low on butter, the other one's already looking pretty good for you. And yes, both of them want cold butter, so we're just gonna chop up the cold butter. I'm noticing before I start mixing it all around is that this one requires more sugar and more brown sugar. The other one only requires, this requires 1.5 cups. So this one I'm putting in the sugar, and then I'm putting in a good amount of molasses for the brown sugar. Okay, we're gonna mix this. New plan, we're switching to these Red Bulls because these ones are too small. I don't know what I was thinking. Honestly, I don't like using these because they kind of remind me of those bowls that your mom or dad would give you to puke in as a child, but we gotta use them. Okay, so number 2, like I said, this one only requires 1 stick butter and a total of 3/4 cup sugar. And this one follows the same exact process of basically just whipping it all together for like 4 to 5 minutes. Mix these together and then fill you in on the next steps. Guys, so as you can see, basically they look exactly the same. This one just looks quite bigger, and this one's just like a teeny one of that, like, but basically it looks the same. Pretty standard cookie stuff going on here. Nothing to see here. It's something I probably should have checked in the beginning, and that's how many cookies does each of these make, because I was like, Mike's is seeming to be a smaller batch. This one, Mike's Bake, makes 4. This one makes 8. Forget everything I said. I stand corrected. And okay, so that's interesting. We can't really compare ingredients unless you like proportion it out. I don't know what's going on anymore. The most important thing is going to be the taste test and the texture and all that stuff. Honestly, making 4 of these is a lot better than 8 because 8, unless you're sharing it with people, these things are normally really big, so it's fine. It's totally chill. Whatever. And we are ditching this thing because I cannot stand using it. Modern Honey, we add 2 eggs, 1 at a time. Likes, we just add 1. So we're doing this by hand because I don't know, using, hold on, can't we talk during this? It's lots more intensive of a process than you think. Stand mixer is so scary to me. I feel like it's gonna like rip my hair into it or my hand or something crazy. Doesn't that kind of scare you a bit? Like that noise? It's not good. Okay guys, we're coming along strong. We've done the wet ingredients. Now we need to move on to the dry ingredients. And who would have thought? Both of these use a mix of normal flour, cake flour, cornstarch, baking soda. So they're kind of coming along pretty similarly. We'll see if it's worth it to actually, for me to try both these recipes and compare them because I'm kind of questioning it now, but we'll see. The other LEVAIN cookie recipe I did, the processes and the ingredients I felt were like pretty different, but we'll just, for the heck of it, we'll just do it. Start with Modern Honey. Our recipes specify putting the dry ingredients in another bowl. Just say mix it in, so I'm gonna do it exactly like that. You know what this reminds me of? When I was in middle school, we had to carry around a flour sack baby. And then I actually ended up puking on my flour sack baby and I had to throw it away. His name was Brayden. He was so cute. He was such a good child. I mean, it was a shame I had to throw him away. Okay, the first one is done. It's looking real pretty. Now we gotta add in the rest of the dry to that one. As you can see, I already started. I got a little ahead of myself there. I made a little oopsie. There's a lot of little oopsies going on, but I feel like this is the worst angle possible. It looks like you're looking into like a vortex or something. I'm gonna try that trick where YouTubers like snap their fingers and the mess is gone, because why not? still here. Okay, so let's do a taste test. I need to remember, this one is that one, this one is this one. I don't know why I did it like that. They have a very similar texture. This one, Modern Honey seems a little thicker and this one seems a little lighter. Let's try Modern Honey first. Chocolatey, good. Let's try this one. Equally chocolatey and good. I know what you're thinking, we gotta put the chips in. All right, let's put them in. The old-fashioned way it is. It's 1 1/3 cup. Hopefully I have enough because I didn't really count for any of this. Now this one gets a whole cup. Okay, we have a little bit left, so let's just like top them off. You get some. There's a lot more peanut butter chips in this one compared to this though, so we'll see. Next thing we need to do. Okay, so Modern Honey just puts hers, I think, in the fridge. She says just chill it for 10 minutes. Not even anything about putting it into like balls or whatever, but just putting it in the fridge. Mike, on the other hand, wants us to put these into 4 balls and then put them in the fridge for 30 minutes. Okay, so this dough seems kind of sticky, so we'll see how it is. Interesting thing is that neither of these have a really long cool time, which all the other LEVAIN cookie recipes I've made do have a long cool time. So we'll see. Oh, actually Mike's might not have. It might have been the same as this. So we'll see how that goes. This one, I don't know, is that about right? We'll see. This is not something you can find on the internet. They're too sticky for me to even roll. Like this one, I just kind of left off funky. Has its own little, it's doing its own thing, it's fine. Okay, so they look okay. She said to flatten them down, so I just gave them a little. So we're good to go. Here are the first ones, and they're definitely way bigger and flatter than I thought. I mean, this is my hand next to them. They may not have got cooled down enough. They spread more because it's so hot in my apartment. So I'm gonna put them in the freezer and do a little test on them. But for now, these will do. I mean, they still look really good. They look gooey in the centers and like hard on the outside. So right now they're hardening and we're gonna put the other ones in. All right, guys, these are the second ones. They need to go in for like 14 to 15 minutes. We'll see how these ones turn out. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Look at these things. This is Mike's bakes. They came out really good shape. They're big, they're thick, they're everything you could want. Now we gotta let them rest. Who else is freaking pumped? This is Mike's and these are Modern Honeys. So Modern Honeys are a lot, mine spread a lot. These are really big. I don't know, it doesn't look like, no, see, there is a difference. This one's a lot wider and this one's a lot thicker and has that more like bumpy cookie feel. Like, here's another one of Modern Honeys that I put in the freezer and then I cooked, and it definitely held its shape a little better, but it still spread quite a bit. In Modern Honey's picture, I mean, they're not super thick looking cookies, but I don't think they were this thin. So I'm thinking it had to do with the heat in my kitchen. But which one should we try first? I'm so excited. Let's try this one. Now they're both a little warm, so I hope this one is done in the middle because I'm not sure it is. Oh, I think it's done enough. Well, I don't know, it's pretty goopy. And I like underbaked cookies, but I'm feeling like this one's too underbaked. Like, it'll harden as it goes on, but well, let's try some of like the end piece. This is freaking good. Really good, chocolatey, good amount of peanut butter. The bottom's chewy. Now let's try Mike Bakes. Ooh, oh wow. Look how thick this is. Oh my god, these are both so good. This is eating like lava chocolatey peanut butter. It's amazing. This one definitely has a better amount of peanut butter in there. I love peanut butter. I think, you know, maybe add some more chips to the Modern Honey one and that would be great. But they're both really good. But I will say that Mike's is the most foolproof, even for a hot freaking kitchen like mine is. I don't know what it is, but his, I remember when I made his small batch LEVAIN cookies, and then I also did a video, like I said before, that was like comparing 3 other LEVAIN cookie recipes. His chocolate chip ones were the most foolproof again. Like, they held their shape really well and they looked kind of like this one, like they were thick. I didn't have any mishaps with either of his recipes, so he kind of has like a foolproof recipe. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you'll try one of these. I don't know if you tried Modern Honeys and if yours came out like this or not. Again, I'm thinking it's a user error. I don't think it's the recipe. It's a good recipe. I think the main takeaways for me are just probably keeping it in the fridge longer and also baking it a little more, you know, especially in the summer if you're in a hot kitchen like mine. But otherwise, it's really, really good too. So I don't see how I could really go wrong with either recipe. So is that helpful at all? Okay, thanks for watching. I have a lot of other LEVAIN cookie recipes. Probably gonna take a little break for a bit on these because they're real killers, you know. What does that mean? Hope you have a great day. Catch you later in the next vid. Bye.